Okay guys, today's episode is not with a musician. Oh my god. Okay, his name is Jason Beasley, and he's an owner and creative director OKWow. He's amazingly talented at drawing, sketching, all of that. So you guys need to check him out, and you guys need to hear this interview because I'm very excited about getting to know this really talented artist. I hope you guys enjoy this interview. So I'm gonna start with some icebreaker questions.
Okay.
Favorite movie?
On the spot. Casino.
Favorite show?
Probably the first 3 seasons of Dexter.
Ooh, first 3. Why first?
It was a lot more about the psychology, and then it just became kind of
That's true.
all the cliffhangers and the entertainment part.
I've never really realized that. That's interesting. Yeah. Favorite book?
48 Laws of Power. Robert Greene.
Okay. Favorite song?
I don't think anyone's gonna know it.
Okay.
But it's a retro wave song. Everyone likes retro wave. It's like music that's inspired by the 80s kind of vibe, but it's modern. But it's something in that genre. I'll just say that whole genre is my favorite. I'm a big dude on nostalgia, so yeah, that genre is my favorite right there.
Favorite color?
Neon orange.
Ooh.
Hands down.
My favorite color is orange, but not neon orange.
Yeah, see, neon it's a little bit different. It's not like a regular color.
That's true. That's true. Favorite place in LA?
For like just in general?
Just in general.
Beverly Hills.
Ooh. Is that LA?
Yeah, I would consider it LA.
Okay.
Like LA proper?
Yeah.
Downtown business district.
I would accept Beverly Hills. I was just playing.
Okay, well, either or. Beverly Hills is number 1.
Okay. So when did you first pick up sketching, drawing, all that jazz?
I don't remember, but my mom tells me when I was like 3, started learning like writing and stuff.
Yeah.
I have like a weird outlook on the world, so just trying to make stuff creative has kind of been my thing. But yeah, since I can remember, I guess 3 years old or since I can remember.
Inspiration from?
I think it was
a young age.
Like when I grew up, I watched a lot of science shows, like Nat Geo and stuff like that. So just there was a lot of learning involved. So I guess I just tried to express in what way I could, like my understanding of learning, by trying to imitate what I saw and replicate it to the best of my ability to demonstrate understanding in a way.
Okay.
And it just became a fascination, and so on and so forth.
Nice.
I guess.
Has your drawing style evolved?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I would say so. It depends. Like when I first started drawing, I was just trying to go for, I guess, what was good or appealing technically. Like say if I got all the lines and things correct. That was my major focus at first, but then I realized, I think being a good artist isn't about technical perfection, but like how it makes someone feel. So I concentrated more on the emotional part. And just going through life and growing up and dealing with a lot of different things helped me see a lot more and helped it become something that's more personal and emotional. So I would say having an emotional aspect to it is the main change for my art, for most of it.
Okay. What's the process like from coming up with an idea to draw and then actually drawing it?
Usually it's an emotion that I want to convey.
Okay.
I'm also like a huge grammar nerd, so I like words that are kind of uncommon, and I usually pick them as the title for my pieces, just to kind of make people think and wonder, what does this word mean, and so and so. And I also like to use words that don't have I have alternate meanings. Do you know what I mean? So it starts with like the emotion that I want to convey, something to get someone to think about something. And generally it's like a look. Like I always start with the eyes in any of my pictures. But
that's interesting.
I feel like, the eyes, like they say, the windows to the soul or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but there is something, some people have like a glance, and if I can capture that glance, I feel where it starts. So yeah, definitely trying to convey emotion and then going for that look that conveys the emotion in a subtle way. Definitely be, I guess, the start.
Okay. Like, how do you kind of classify the kind of art you do?
I guess conceptual art, because it does deal with like, I used to study psychology, and I try to implement that into my art. And I might nerd out because I never get to talk about it, so this will be like my one chance. Like I learned in art, or in psychology rather, that we have like a male and a female psyche, and people always say get in touch with your feminine side, your emotional side, things like that. It's anima and animus. I can never remember which is the male or the female, but I try to like convey emotions through the feminine side in a way, So in a way, it's kind of therapeutic, helps me get in touch with what I'm feeling or going through. It's like people say when they create something, it makes them vulnerable because it's everything they're feeling or thinking. They just kind of put it out there, and it's something that you create. It's, in a way, something you love and made. So
nice.
It's weird. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
my minor is psychology in college, so that's interesting. Yeah.
I knew you were cool.
So how long does one piece take?
It depends on the medium.
Okay.
If it's going to be purely like pencil and pen, old-fashioned, old media, it can take like a few months, cumulatively probably 60 hours, maybe. Because I work in pretty large scale. So sometimes I have to get the cheek right and get this right, and I can't tell you how many times I have to go over it and over it to make it look proper. But generally, I would say like 20 hours. Some are all digital, some are half and half. But as soon as I transfer it into the computer, it's just me being nitpicky at that point. So it makes it a lot easier on Photoshop. But, I would say average 20 up to like 60. Okay. And 60 only being for like hand-drawn stuff, because sometimes you run out of stuff.
It takes a while. So it takes a lot longer.
And then you get that artist block thing. Like, I get stuck sometimes. Like, I don't know what to do with this. And I'll look at it for like 2 weeks, and I can't.
I get that.
So
sometimes you have to come back to it, right?
Yeah, a lot of times.
So what are you doing like right now, or what do you see yourself in the future doing?
As far as for my art?
Yes. Or in general?
Well, for my art, I work a regular job like most people. But I also do sell a lot of my art online, and I do commission work. And it forms a part of my income, but my goal would really be to have my art or anything that I create be my full income. Because that's, I guess, the dream, get paid for doing what you love.
That's the ultimate dream.
I do, but just not getting paid enough at the moment. So just expanding into that world. I did a couple different shows last year. I have 2 things going to be shown in San Francisco at 2 separate events next month, which is going to be cool. I don't think I'll be able to make it because they're on 2 different days, and I don't know anybody up there, and they're only for a weekend. So
try Airbnb.
Well, even if I went, it's just I don't really know anybody up there. So it's only for 2 days, but that more charity stuff. Some of the stuff I did last year was for like charity. Like, have you ever heard of Kiehl's, the skincare company?
No.
Well, they're like Bath and Body Works, but like I guess the higher end one, you could say.
Oh yeah.
But I did a thing for ovarian cancer research with them.
Oh, nice.
I met the president of their company. I gave him a piece. It was really, really cool.
Sweet.
So just getting involved in actual stuff and putting my name out there, and I guess being an artist to the full.
Yeah.
So that's what I plan to do, and doing a little bit of it now, and just keep looking forward to doing more.
Yeah. Do you plan on staying in LA? Or?
Well, I love LA. I'm from here.
Yeah.
I'm also like a huge country boy. Like I love just being out in the forest, especially like the woods. So for now it's a great city. I love LA. There's so much culture and diversity. One thing that's super inspiring. But also, I think at the heart of me, LA is so busy, go, go, go. Like,
yeah.
Me and my heart and soul, like, I know I like peace and quiet. So ultimately, like, when I'm super old, I see myself just living on a ranch somewhere in the, isolated, not super isolated, but just away from all the busyness,
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely always staying around LA. My family's out here, so that's definitely one of the main draws for being out here, because not a lot of people have that. So, definitely LA for a while. But, I mean, we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, if I could swing it, man, I would live in Switzerland.
Oh, really?
Yes. Have you seen Switzerland?
Yeah, pictures.
Living on a lake, like a fjord.
Yeah.
A mountain.
So that's your dream.
Well, it's a dream, but I don't know if it's... It could be, but, I'm the type of person, I don't always have a certain set path in mind, because I'm always changing, and it's definitely the same path, but there's all these little sideways to get to the same goal, so...
Yeah.
I think some people, they go, this has to go according to this plan, it has to be this way, that way, that way.
Yeah, and that's not how life works.
Yeah, it's not. It's not how people work either,
Yeah.
I remember how many kids wanted to be astronauts or doctors, or not to discredit them, but they, found other things and they found what their real passion is. So as I go along in my life, I just kind of, but I know I do want to do something with design, for sure. Design, just to inspire people, I will never forget the feeling when you see like a piece of art or whatever it is you're into. When you see someone do it to the next level, that feeling you get like, whoa, I've never. Experienced that or seen that or heard that or felt that. So, that's what I hope to create with anything I do,
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jason, for being on Behind the Birk.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. So, thank you.
Yeah.